Alright, today is Saturday, May 13th, 2023. Didn't really record much of this process. It's been really loud over here today and it's been raining all day. But what we did was we got the fenders down to bare metal using the same blue discs. We used some 80 grit on a roll lock. I used some OSPO, some phosphoric acid, and a red pad, and agitated a little bit. Then we rinsed it, and we washed it, and we DA'd them with 80 grit, and then we cleaned them with the alcohol-based wax and grease remover, and that's where we're at. And so we're gonna let these things sit for about another half hour. I got some epoxy mixed up. It's been marinating for about 6 hours. Mixed up 24 ounces of the usual. We're trying this little panel tree that Bobby bought. It's, I don't know where he got it from, but it's, I wish it had wheel locks. That's the first thing I noticed. But, so this fender here was from a Biscayne. We plugged up the emblem holes there, and I had to drill all the holes today for all this trim. The fender ornament up top, the bars, and then the wraparounds. So luckily, the other one, the driver's side, was an Impala, so it had the holes, so I had something to go off of. But I'll tell you right now, anybody's drilling these fender bars, you got 8 holes on each side. All 8 of those holes, or all 8 of the trims, are different, so they can only go one way. And if you don't have a reference, then basically eyeball it, which is fine. I mean, nobody's ever gonna know, and you never see both sides at the same time. But what else did we do? Had a pretty nice dent here. I hammered it out a little bit, slapped it out. It's not perfect, but it's definitely improved from what it was. It's gonna need some filler. No patch. No patch on either one. So that's good. Did have a pinhole there we filled in. So this took about 8 hours to clean these up. One was original paint. It came clean, but it had a lot of, being that it was original paint, I believe it was passenger. It had a lot of black pits that I used the OSPO on, which was a process in its own. But so we're gonna get these things coated here. See the little dent it's got. It's not bad though. On the backside, we just wire wheeled it. Not trying to really get too fancy with it. We're just gonna wire wheel it. We're gonna throw some epoxy on it, and when the time comes, I'm gonna raptor them. So we just wire wheeled it. It's nothing fancy to look at. Just got the heavy stuff off and whatever. So bring you guys back once we start spraying.
About 25. So I would do all the edges first. little dry like on the edge. There we go.
All right, so here we are, 3 coats of epoxy later. We did 3 on the outside and just 1 on the inside, pretty heavy. We got about 6 ounces left, so we actually had to mix more. We mixed 24 and then we mixed 16 more, so we mixed 40 and we got 6 left. So I got a little spot that I can use that on tomorrow, but here's what we got. So the driver's side, which one do we drill the holes in? We drilled the holes in the passenger side. The driver's side, we deleted the antenna. It had an antenna, and that was it. It's got some nice little dent here. It's got some dents here. And then on the passenger side, we deleted the Biscayne emblem, and then I drilled all these holes today for the bars, the wraparound, and the ornament. See, we got a little dent, a little action going on there. But the main thing is these things are coated and they're protected. They can sit as long as I need them to sit. So, bring you guys back once we start some body work on these.